Man, I gotta give props to Clint Eastwood. He is like 90 years old and he's still going. That inspires me to make movies forever and ever till I die. Richard Jewell is a new biopic drama film that's directed by Clint Eastwood and stars Kathy Bates, Sam Rockwell, Jon Hamm, Olivia Wilde, and Paul Walter Hauser. I hope I say his last name right. So basically this movie is a true story about the 1996 Atlantic bombing. Richard Jewell is a security guard that finds the bomb in a mysterious backpack onto the bench. He evacuates everyone, he depicts the bomb, and saves everyone's lives. And everyone depicts him as a hero, but the FBI depicts him as a suspect. They think he is responsible for the bomb, and drama, so on and so on. I love movies based on true stories because when you watch the movie, you feel like, oh my gosh, that actually happens in real life. And Clint Eastwood, to me, he's a really good director. I think he directs some really underrated films like Gran Torino, The Mule, Sully, $1 Million Baby. But also he directed 15 to 7 in Paris, and yeah, that movie didn't turn out great. Thank God Richard Jewell is not that movie, because Clint Eastwood proves to us that he's a great director of true story movies, because you feel like Clint Eastwood is very passionate for a movie like this. I thought Richard Jewell is an interesting movie. I really enjoyed this movie because I love movies based on true events. So when you see this happening, you're like, oh my god, that is actually a true story. So with all the cliches in the film, you can get away with it because it actually happens in real life. And I gotta give props to Paul Walter Hauser as Richard Jewell. Paul was just fantastic in this film, playing this guy, because in real life, this guy actually goes through these situations, and you feel like this is an actual real life footage of what actually happened, and I love that stuff. You really do feel for his character for not just being depicted as a hero, but also the FBI is like trashing on him. They made FBI's kind of a dicks in this movie, to be honest, and they did a really great job of developing kind of like the hero and villain in the most truest story way. I really like things like that. Like literally, Richard Jewell in this movie is like a sweet, nice guy that just gets his job done. He's into the government, he's into being a security guard, so you can feel his passion, but also his regret. And I really feel sympathy for him throughout this film. But the rest of the cast is also great in this movie. Kathy Bates as Richard Jewell's mom was perfection. She got nominated for Best Supporting Actress and she deserved it. Actually, she deserves to win it because she was great in this movie. She's one of those mothers that really fights back, and I love people like that. Also, Sam Rockwell plays Richard Jewell's lawyer, who was fantastic in this movie. I love the chemistry between the two. It brings out kind of a sweetness between the two, but also more of the humanity with them too. Also, Jon Hamm was good. To me, Olivia Wilde is probably my least favorite character in this film. I don't know, something about her character that doesn't feel that realistic to me. She plays one of those bitch characters, you know what I mean? Like, does everything she can to not make Richard Jewell a hero, you know what I mean? And I did think her performance is okay, but she's probably my least favorite performance in this entire movie. But mostly for start to finish, this movie is a one hell of a suspenseful film that really depicts the character of Richard Jewell really, really well. It makes me want to read more stories about this character, and I really love the intensity of this film, like when everyone's like either trashing on him or ruining him as a hero. And of course, it's ruining his life a little bit, and you do feel bad for Richard Jewell in this movie. I would say I only have one issue with this film, and that is the first 20 minutes. To me, it wasn't boring or anything, it just slows it down a little bit. It took its time. I know it's trying to introduce Richard Jewell as a character, which is really good, but I think they should have just cut out a couple of scenes, because we don't really need those scenes that, you know, drags on for introducing this guy. But guys, that is it. Overall, I really think Richard Jewell is an interesting movie. I think this is worth watching. I don't think it's a movie that I would say it's a masterpiece or one of the best movies of the entire year. But of course, this is one of the better Clint Eastwood films that came out in a while. You really do feel for this guy, Richard Jewell, that actually died in real life, which is really, really sad, because Richard Jewell is a likable guy in real life. And this movie depicts us that Richard Jewell is a very innocent person. So guys, I would highly recommend to see Richard Jewell. I would say go see Richard Jewell at a matinee price. So guys, that is my review for Richard Jewell. I got so many reviews coming up. I got reviews for Fantasy Island, The Grudge, and also tomorrow I'm going to go see Sonic the Hedgehog, which I heard it has a lot of positive reviews. So guys, let me know what you think of Richard Jewell. Let me know in the comments below if you like the movie, hate the movie, or you thought it's okay. Make sure you guys follow me on Facebook, Stardust, Instagram, Twitter. keep contacting me and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, notified for my latest reviews, and have a nice day.